Good morning, guys. Friday the 13th of May, 2022. And it's an absolutely glorious morning. Got up. My knee wasn't bugging me too much. Yesterday we went out to this resort with a lot of steps, and it was real funny because going down the steps I was having problems with this knee. But coming back up, nothing. It was okay. I got some arnica from Wes. I slathered a bunch of that on it last night, and tried to stay on my feet all day. To try to work this thing off. And it's much better today, much better. So, but it was funny yesterday. There's my baby. My left leg was going numb while we were there. I think I'm an official member of the old geezer squad. I'm going to join Bite Hole. But I did write some news things down about Biden. And the thing that really gets me, he can't put two coherent words together. It just is absolutely ridiculous. He can hardly say anything. But boy, oh boy, he did a little speech here about the morning. Morning. He started talking that this thing isn't over yet. And boy, I'll tell you what, it was coherent. He put, watch it. I put it on my Telegram. Just perfect. So, of course, he was reading it. He's got controllers. So, very crazy, this stuff. But, and he's coherent enough to cancel a big-time Alaskan oil lease. Oh, that's really going to help the country out. They're pushing for this $40 billion to Ukraine, and they can't even take care of... Morning. They can't even take care of our own people. I saw a thing, a lady put up a thing where she had bought a roast previous for $6, and when she was at the store, the same size roast was $33. That don't sound like 7% inflation to me, guys. It's just crazy. There's our little buddy, follows us around. Hi, buddy. That's Shaky's little buddy. But, something with him talking about this isn't over. There was a bunch of these top official government heads saying the same thing. They're all in unison, just like the newscasters when they all say the same crap. They have a fellow on there. He shows the news media in there, and it's word for word the same stuff. They're feeding us this information. Now the big time government heads and these officials and all this stuff, they're feeding us the same line. It's not over, And then look at North Korea. They get one case, and the dude, he shuts down the entire country. I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up, guys. But let's see. I wrote down some stuff because it was crazy. New Zealand, okay. Now New Zealand's got a thing. If you don't get the Pokemon by June 1st, it's going to be a $15,000 fine and 6 months in jail. Morning. You guys are all coming into work. Crazy. And then, of course, about the WHO. They want the dictatorial powers over a bunch of these countries. And, they got fiat currencies, just about all of them. So they're going to coerce them into it. He's throwing in amendments to stuff, and they'll get it, guys. And pretty soon, your national sovereignty is gone. They're going to be able to dictate to you what you got to do and put in your bodies, and you'll have no say in it. And they'll, of course, get the federales to enforce it. I don't think it'll come super fast, but it'll come. So this is where we're at, guys. The news media isn't putting this information out. They're not doing you any kind of a service. They're doing the service of the government. That's it. And this is just how it is. This is what we got right now. Morning. So, well, but the other thing too, you're seeing all these numbers that, like the Army. I put it on my Telegram page. The Army's showing these 1,000% increases of terrible things happening to people, but nobody will put two and two together on what the cause is. They refuse to say that certain thing you get poked. They won't say it. They will not say one damn word on that, guys. Disservice again. Disservice to the people. And then, of course, we saw that they found from the U.S. Patent Office, Rothschild dude, they patented the test for this supposed pandemic. They patented this thing in 2015, the test. And then, of course, BlackRock bought Ancestry.com. Okay, that's a big deal. Guys, you don't realize what a big deal that is. But has this test, the PECCCCCR test, is that a diamononucleic acid test? Is it? Who knows? I had some other stuff in here, but guys, this stuff's coming out. I hope you look at the Telegram page. I put stuff in there. There's a doctor on there. I looked him up. He's a for real guy. They were interviewing him, and he's screaming from the top of his lungs. He said he's been doing it for a while. They had knocked off they knocked him off of any pages he had. They basically didn't want him speaking out at all. And he's getting so many people that are sick and dying. One of his patients had to get their leg chopped off from clots and all this stuff. Another one was a young girl, 25 years old, both legs amputated at the knee. Other than that, perfectly healthy before. And he's screaming what he believes is causing it. But he's like one of the rare ones, and he's been stifled. Stuff's starting to get out now, guys. There's been a few things getting out now, but I don't trust the news media at all. They're not on our side. They're on their side, and I still not buying that. You see these government talking heads on both sides of the aisle in the U.S. I don't trust them at all. I do believe this Who thing, the rock band, the Who, that'll probably go through. That's coming up not long from now. 10 days, something like that, 9 days, where this big vote in Switzerland's going on. And guys, they're going to jam it through. It seems like all this stuff they've been wanting for all this time, it's going through. And if you look at what happened in the last couple of years with this, with these face diapers and all this stuff, they're probably sitting back and laughing, saying how easy that was. And there's still a bunch of people who buy it. Where's all the body bags? Think about it. Where are they? It's just crazy. I turn around here so that one neighbor doesn't freak. My little puppy, she went a little bit far ahead. There she is. See that? She comes when I whistle. She was playing by the dog fence over there with the other dogs. Whistle. She turns around and comes back now. She got in a little trouble the other day for not listening, and it made her mind right. So we got her fixed up pretty good. My kids are still sleeping. They were up with me this morning. I was going over the news, and they plopped back and fell back asleep. So we were in the kitchen yesterday doing stuff. Dorothy, we were making some Rice Krispie treats and stuff. The ones you buy at the store suck. They're made out of some kind of oil that tastes bad, and I don't know. I did see something on there on the news too about the canola oil, and there's one health channel I watch. It's got a lot of good stuff. Like one thing I didn't know, carrots when they were first produced was produced as a medicine. Okay, kind of like yellow root and stuff. But this thing on there, this canola oil, it's actually registered as a pesticide, and people use it because it's cheap. That was pretty freaky. That was eye-opening to me. We don't use oil. I do put some. I do keep some olive oil because I like to put that on my steak. If I'm having a steak, I don't fry in it, and I use it if I make spaghetti in the water to keep the noodles from sticking, sparingly. And then my wife, she got to have coconut oil for her fish. but I don't let the kids eat it. I don't want to. I think it's a artery clogger. You know, watch them Glidden guy on what the heck is Longevity. Watch some of his stuff on there. He's on YouTube, and his mentor, and you know, they tell you about the dangers of oils and different things to eat. One of the things that's said on there not to eat would be baked potato skins or burnt meat, you know, because of the stuff in it. And I watched a lot of their stuff. Pretty good information. But look at that. Look at all them houses going up now. When we were here, you could see straight through to our house. They're moving. They got so many different crews out here now doing this, and some of the block work I'm seeing is just, I mean, they covered up with the skim coat, but it's not good. We actually went to a development. It was in Nesamboo, and I loved that. I loved that area. I thought it was really nice, but all the builders we went to, the places were just crap. The one place, I actually took some pictures of it, sent it to a buddy of mine who's a block guy, and he laughed. He was like, "Oh my gosh, these blocks were all crooked and wavy." And I asked the guy who was running the show. He was like in a white shirt. He was the superintendent. He had his hard hat on and all this stuff. And he said he was the superintendent on the job. I said, "Why are you allowing these blocks to be so crooked?" He told me, honestly, with a straight face, the guy had good English. He said it's earthquake protection. Keeps the walls from cracking. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you guys. Maybe that's true, but I just was kind of, you know, trying to cover up for poor workmanship. I don't go for that at all. I don't go for it. Some of the ones here, the original crew from Demeterland, they seemed to do a much better job. Come on. She's coming. She got her buddy there she wants to play with. Come on. Oh, you're not listening. Come on. She got to chase her buddy around. She's happy on our walks in the morning. We always do a in the dark walk. I don't bring the camera along because, you know, you can't really see good. But she loves her morning walks. She gets out there every morning, gets her doo-doo out and all that stuff. But she's really doing well, this little pup. And that little guy, he's a nice little guy. But they're getting down on the dogs around here of running loose. So, and we put her in the house again yesterday. I did everything I could to block that window, and she tore everything up to get out. And when we got home, she's sitting up on the rail waiting for us. So it's tough. I got that chain. I got the collar on her. She don't like it because she's never had one. And you know, it's just what we have to do now. I can't let her run around like this. I don't want to get in a soup with these people here. Don't want to have any bad things with our neighbors or anything like that. Because pretty soon we'll be getting some neighbors. Won't be too much longer, I don't believe. But these places are going up. Seems like they'll go to town on one house and they'll work on it for a good while, and then they pull off and start on another one. So a lot of these it goes slow here. It just seems. We watched a building going up. It was a huge building, like a 4-story building, and the bottom was all set up for things. And I'm not kidding you. It wasn't even 2 months, and there was people in there. And these guys take 6 to 8 months to put up a house. To me, it's just crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And this is Rick Shaw out.